Parler
avec
la moitié
des
Okay, everybody, no countdown tonight. I'm going to bring in Mike. Hopefully everyone had a great week. What's up, Mike?
What's up, man? Yeah, it's a video issue. I was gonna just load the video player. I think that's the problem. Anyway, 5 minutes early. What's good, everybody? What's up?
How was your week, Mike?
Good. It was a thing that happened. I had a week.
Oh, the week happened?
Yeah. How was yours?
I had a good week. Golden State won the NBA championships. I was rooting for them, so it was exciting.
Good.
The wife comes back from her trip tomorrow, so I get to see wifey again.
Good.
So
You've been solo all week.
All week.
All week. What was that like, man? Go from like a happy house full of kids and wife and all that to like just you. Were you lonely?
I did a lot of cleaning.
Okay.
I did a lot of cleaning. I ordered some stuff, that for the house that I would normally like have to have the kids away to like deal with and unbox and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
It was a little spring cleaning in the summer. That's what I was doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't judge me. You're judging me. You're judging me right now. You're giving that judgment eye. You're giving that judgment eye.
You had me ordering some things recently. This guy, just so you guys know, before we bring in our guest, every time I talk to Bradley is expensive, very expensive. Every time I talk to him, and so just let's bring in Brendon, and I'll tell you why.
What's up, Brendon?
Yo, what's up,
yo?
Dudes? How you guys doing?
Good. I like to call him high energy Brendon.
I'm gonna get there. I see, Brendon. This is what I need to match your energy. All right. Just so you know, there's a turbo shot in this too. There's a turbo shot in this too. All right.
Oh no! Wait, but Duncan has that?
Mm-hmm.
It's not Duncan. It's crack.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. How was your week,
Brendon?
It was good, man. It was good. I get to make video games for a living, so I can't. Even when I have a bad day, it's a good day. So
that's a good day.
It's good, man. It was.
I'm gonna take that. I like that outlook a lot. Like I'm gonna apply that.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, my wife tells me all the time, "You can't complain. You work at a video game company. You can't complain." I'm like,
that's why I draw the line.
No. I was telling somebody earlier this week I had to do like
I take it back.
Yeah. I did a phone interview. They were like, "Oh yeah, what's it like being an artist for a job?" I'm like, "I never worked a day in my life."
Yep.
It's facts.
Yep.
Yeah. I get paid to have fun.
No, Brendon. I just draw the line on the spouse saying that you're not working because you are working, right?
Yeah. It's definitely work for
it's work, all right. Like
it's just fun work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you're just not chipping up your nails doing that kind of work.
Yeah, I'm not hurting my back. Well, depending on what your posture is and stuff, and if you got one of those purple cushions that you sit on.
Oh God! So listen, true story. Don't get the purple cushion to sit on because it does not breathe. I don't care what they tell you, and it's not comfortable either. I felt like I was going to fall off of the egg crates at any moment, and
really?
and it gives you a chronic swamp behind type of thing going on.
I don't know, man. You know what? I may have to disagree with you on this, Mike.
Really, you like yours?
I've been sitting on a purple cushion for about a year and a half now.
Dude, let me tell you something.
I don't know. Maybe it's
Mike.
Mine is under the desk. It's a purple foot cushion.
Mike,
Oh, okay.
I don't know
So-
if you know this. I also sit on a purple cushion, and it's amazing.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
you like yours? Well, shit, maybe
Yeah.
I'm doing it wrong. Am I doing it wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
gotta
hey,
sit on
baby.
it. You know?
Oh, David.
This side goes down, and then you sit on this side. Is that the deal?
You're doing it all wrong.
I'm not doing
Everybody,
it right.
everybody, pull your cushions out.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
oh, you're pushing in the
It's
air.
not purple.
no, Brendon,
All
let me
right.
see that. You got a bat symbol in the back of that chair. Let me see that. You have to move. You have to now.
Yeah, I
you
gotta
have to
get up.
remove
Hold
your
You guys-
your butt. Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's nice.
So wait a
That's-
minute. So
that's-
you're telling me that you guys don't feel like you're gonna slide off of this thing at any given moment?
So you know what the problem is? It's you're sitting properly in the seat, and it don't feel right to you.
Is that what it is?
You know, also, you got to look at the actual ergonomics of the seat that you're sitting
Yeah.
in. If there's no like thing to like, you know, keep the cushion in its spot, then it'll slide around a little bit, right?
It's not.
But your new
It's-
chair has it. Your new chair has it though.
No, this chair has it. This is a nice chair. This is one of the who makes this?
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's your new chair.
Autonomous or whatever?
Could sit in place.
Yeah, exactly. All right. This is Brendon has definitely come in here with a game plan. He's talking again, got us talking. He's over here working. We're not going for the okey doke.
All right,
Not
all right,
again.
all right, pencils up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's
All
get
right,
it.
let's do it.
Nothing to see over here.
No,
Yeah.
Brendon. So let's go around your character. Let's see where because you know you
Yeah.
say you're putting in some work. What were you able to do?
Yeah, all right. So what I did was, you know, last time I was just super unhappy with the pose, and I felt like that was really affecting the mood of like how I felt about it. And when you're really not feeling one of your pieces, like you don't want to work on it, you don't want to come back to it. It's like this soul sucking thing. So
That's
when
true.
you get to that part of whatever you're working on, stop noodling on stuff and fix the big problems. Just take some time off, sit back, figure out, get some references, and fix the big problems. Once those are fixed, or at least better, then you get happier about the thing that you're working on, and you tend to put more emphasis into it and like more energy into it. So my pose was struggling so bad last time. So what I did actually was I took this Space Marines McFarlane toy that I have sitting on my desk, and this is Sisters of Battle McFarlane Space Marine posable toy. And I just sat for 20 minutes. I said, all right, give me 20 minutes. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to find a pose. And then I came up with this particular pose. And I was like, okay, cool. Now I got something I can turn around and look at. And it feels good from a lot more angles. And I'll see if I can get my actual digital version of this to match that. So then I took that reference and then I moved this dude around quite a bit. Played with the cape a little bit to see if there's some good kind of feng shui flow happening. And then just made sure that the overall kind of like circular motion of your eye, like the elements are here where like you got your eye kind of moving up here to his face, right? This is helping kind of bring focus to his face, and then you kind of like move over here and you look at this and this kind of brings you back down, and some of these shapes kind of bring you back over. So you like really get this circular motion happening. And then you kind of make sure that that feels good from a lot of different angles. And then the other big thing, and Mike, you can attest to this, is when you're making physical models that'll live on your desk, you always want to make sure that your consistent viewing angle looks good. So I always want to make sure that it looks good from up here too, right? However I'm going to look at it. And then I went in, I took it a step further and put in, I started from a head scan from 3D Scan Store. And then I put that in and sculpted it up to be kind of the whole like Mongol facial shapes. And that really helped kind of land the overall feel.
I was gonna say that face looks dope.
Thanks, man.
Good job, man. Yep.
Yeah, you want to see what he started out as?
Yeah, please.
That guy.
Nice. He went from Eminem to the
Whoa! Why he got
combat guy?
Eminem?
What, too soon? I'm not supposed to say that. No.
Yeah, he's like Madman or something like that.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Take it. Everybody, let's all calm down. It's a joke.
Oh, you
It
know
was a
how
joke.
I'm already
It's a joke.
calm. Don't tell me to calm down.
Bradley
Mike.
loves when I tell him that. He loves when I tell him that.
Hey,
No, I'm
Bradley.
already calm. Yes.
Bradley,
You tell him.
why don't you smile, man? Come on, smile a little
Why
bit.
don't you smile more? Smile more, gorgeous.
That's better. That's better.
Instant hate right there.
I'll take smile more over calm down. All right. Thank you.
Oh man,
I'll take that.
nice. Okay.
How's your Mega Man coming on, Mike?
I just went and made the bottom a little less Mega Man-y. At least I'm trying to anyway. Yeah, no, he's slowly but surely trying to get there. I think that helps, but I'll make it bigger. Just trying to come to grips with the proportions on this guy, and I think I'm going to get on the face tonight too, and a pose.
Well, you know, we got one more stream, so hopefully you come on to it like quickly. You know.
You know how I do, man. I'm the 11th hour guy.
He's the Midnight Rider.
Right, I come hard in the last minutes of the game, man. You know what I do.
Pause.
All right, let's see yours, Bradley.
Okay.
It looks like a red guy.
I just
Red
like
guy.
Darth Maul meets Space Marine.
That's right.
So I'm gonna probably work on on the little bone parts coming out of his head, and then I'm gonna get rid of some of these Dynamax pieces really quick so I can get some better shapes.
Can I give you a suggestion, Mr. Bradley?
Sure.
I would say get some backpack shapes on them. They all have backpacks.
Okay.
And it really
Cool.
Yeah, it makes the Space Marine feel. Like you got most of the stuff there, the big shoulder pads, like the greaves, the big old leg pieces. You're just missing that big backpack piece. And that'll really help kind of fill out the upper back area.
I'll do that.
Nice.
Find some good reference ad. Thanks for the advice. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, yeah. You guys are more than welcome to give me some advice too on how.
Delete yours.
Yeah, just start over.
Emphasize that butt crack a little more. I think.
I actually left it like this when I was
more in there.
you guys.
I don't know what it is, but if you just get that ass game and play, you'll be all right.
We could, we just, it's a simple
different
little
kinda-
cool thing.
Different kind of sculpt.
Yeah, my
Oh, you're right.
The next
They do have
phase-
backpacks overlooked at.
yeah, the backpacks are kind of a big deal. This guy's got a weird backpack though, so he doesn't really rely too much on backpacks. So I have to make sure that his other shapeologies are very Space Marine prominent. So
Nice.
Right, cool.
I like how chunky your guys are feeling.
I'm telling you, if you make your head a lot smaller than you think,
Oh, that helps, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right, let's see if we got any questions tonight. What's up, Ram? Welcome to the stream.
What up, Ram?
Here I am.
Theo. Hello, Masters. He means when he says Masters, he means Mike.
No, hello. Hey, Bradley made me feel bad for not saying, don't say that.
No.
Bradley
Hey,
won't-
some people like to
Bradley-
be called Master.
Bradley won't. Bradley thinks that I'm a bit of a douche for not saying, hey, don't call me that. So,
Hey,
You know what?
Hey, some people like being masters over other people.
no masters in here. Masters. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. What's going on, dude?
Don't want you in the dojo.
Stop it.
What's up, Frederick?
I'll be your sensei. Sorry.
B says first question of the day, but no, ask a question. Thanks, B. Thanks.
What up, B?
Nice.
Mike
He's
has
just
a
letting you-
$2,000 chair. I wish I would rob Mike.
It's not even. No. It does cost more than when I bought it, though.
Investment.
Yeah.
Let's see. Absolute chair news. He's doing art in a lazy boy. I don't know. I think a lazy boy is kind of nice. I don't.
Yeah,
Lazy
that's
boys are
actually-
pretty expensive.
They are. They're
Yeah.
and they don't have wheels on them. You're
Yeah,
kind of. But can you imagine like sitting at a lazy boy at your desk? Like you could never get up.
Yeah. No. And I've never owned a real lazy boy. Like I've held like lazy boy knockoff because lazy boys are expensive. They're like $2,000 just for one chair.
They're
Yeah.
expensive. How come if they're so expensive? Like, how come all of our parents had lazy boys? Like,
Because-
all of my friends, their parents all had lazy boys,
Mhm.
and the dad would never let us sit in it.
Yep.
Get on my chair, son.
That's right. Got that ass groove just right.
That's earned, man.
Thanks, Ben. I appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Ben.
Amen. Hey, Mark.
Matt.
What's up? Yeah, I was actually looking at. Did you guys watch the Netflix Marco Polo? Like,
No, what's
I
that?
did. It should have never
5
been
years ago?
canceled. It was amazing.
dude, it was absolutely
It was great.
amazing.
Yeah, it was
Which,
like Mike. It was one of Netflix's first original shows, even before the Marvel stuff.
Yeah,
Huh?
Marco
No, I
Polo.
didn't see that.
It was amazing. It was great.
they were trying to
was
do
before its time.
the Mongolian dynasty equivalent to Game of Thrones is what they were trying to do.
Interesting. Do they still have it on there?
No,
Yeah.
I think I had like 3 seasons or something like that.
Yeah, but it's still on Netflix if you wanted to see it.
Oh,
but
dude, it is worth it. Just
Yeah.
the production value of the armor and the sets and just everything is amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
give it a
dope.
shot.
Give it a shot. Go watch the first 2 episodes. Commit to the first 2 episodes, and then we'll see how you feel.
Okay. And it's called Marco Polo.
Marco Polo.
Marco
yeah.
Polo.
Do they ever at any point get into a pool? Because I'd watch it.
You know, how knew you were gonna say that?
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say. I knew he was gonna ruin a good thing by saying something.
I'm just saying, if they got into a pool, I'd stop. I'd leave the show right now and go watch it. If they got into a pool.
there's no pool.
No, dude, the Kublai Khan is Benedict Wong. You know Benedict.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, it's
dude.
dope. It's a dope
Here,
show.
here. Take a look. Take a break for a second.
I'll look at it later.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Take a break.
No.
You're
it's not
gonna
even-
make people leave.
I'm no, they're not. We're turning on. So this is what's good,
This is
everyone.
reference.
Marco Polo. This is what's
This
good.
reference.
That's already what's good. Okay.
Look at that.
Where did ZBrush
Look.
go? What the hell? I got way too much stuff
Look
open.
at that. Dude,
Look,
that's
Mike.
so
Look,
good.
Mike. It was
That-
awesome.
No, that does look dope. That's very dope, actually.
You'll
I
like
lost
it.
ZBrush. ZBrush closed on me. That's not cool, man.
We need to do a watch party, Mike.
Yeah, he was-
for that. Okay.
For Marco Polo. Yeah, you'll like it. I want to see.
Dude,
your
he
face
was
when you first
awesome
watch
in this. Benedict Wong was so good in this.
Well, save your work.
Oh, yeah, and this guy too, the Blade Master or whatever. Like that guy was so cool. Anyways, I was looking. I bring it up because I was looking at this, the production set pictures for reference
Wait for what?
for my guy because
Oh,
he's
for reference.
he's
Gotcha,
a
gotcha.
Mongolian dude.
I got you. Well,
So good.
all right. I had my first scratch of the day. You guys should save just in case.
All right.
I don't want to find a better reference for the backpack.
Yeah, they have really, really cool, like sick looking backpacks. So look up I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be accurate. You're just doing fun shit. So look up just Chaos Space Marine and look up some of their backpack pieces. They got like little freaking dragons and stuff on like the little exhaust ports and stuff.
That's a thing too. Like I haven't even gotten to any of the detailing. I mean, none of us have. These guys have all this ornate armor and stuff. I really wanted to get to that.
Yeah, me too. It's getting. I think the toughest part for me for all of this Space Marine stuff is the under armor. Like, what is this? You know, like under his armpit, like on his obliques. You know, like
right.
What's there, and then like what is like on, you know, under the armor? Like, is it cloth?
Shit,
is
they got
it like
really intricate shit?
Yeah.
So I don't know if there are pictures of it, but you know, would probably be some really good reference for that. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Halo show on Paramount Plus.
I watched the first episode, but I didn't get into the rest of it.
They have a great bodysuit that the armor goes on top of. Like, it gets really good. Bradley only gave it a very small chance. You didn't give it a chance.
I gave it all the chance it deserved.
No, you didn't. How many episodes did you watch?
2.
Right.
Are you mad because Master Chief finally got laid? Is that what it is?
Oh, whoa!
He doesn't even know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that.
That's not.
It's in the news,
Master Chief. Master Chief doesn't go around getting it. That is not according to lore. All right, Master Chief is not getting it.
He did.
Yeah, he also took his mask off, dude. Have you not heard this?
No.
Yeah.
I know. All
he keeps his mask off.
Oh, okay.
That's right up there with Superman being a baby daddy.
That happened too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
That happened too.
Superman being a baby dad. Yeah, like that's bad. All right.
Superman's out on them streets. I thought you knew that. We all learned that with Brandon Routh in the Stalker Superman movie, or as Bradley likes to call it, his favorite Superman movie.
He was my favorite Superman.
He was a creep.
I didn't say it. Was it his fault though?
He was a creep in that movie.
Fault, though?
Listen, I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's creepy. Need some reference.
All right. This backpack's going to be a process.
Yes, it's a whole beast, dude.
It is going to be I'm going to have to do a lot of blocking.
Got this, dude.
Oh, I know I got it. I don't have enough time. Thanks for your confidence.
Yeah.
Time's a problem. Time's a problem.
I think the biggest challenges for me during the kind of just in this line of work is when you do or do not start committing. You know, like you got like all your blackout pieces, and you're like, okay, that feels okay. Like the moment when you're like, all right, I'm gonna dive in now. You know, without being super regrettive. Regrettive.
We'll accept it.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
I like it.
Regretative?
I think yes. I think you should keep. Let's roll this. Keep going. What else?
Yeah, when you're super regretative. You know.
Yeah. What other versions of that word are there? I want to see how. It took me like 7 times to get a word today. Bradley was in the room, I think. It was
now sometimes you got to have random vernacular skills, you know, to just kind of
exactly
throw people off, you know. I used to bartend, put myself through college, and on like the slow nights, you know, like a Wednesday, you know, like who goes and gets trashed on a Wednesday? There are those people out there, but you know, to keep ourselves entertained behind the bar, we came up with this word of the day game where like it was an old Irish pub too. So like of course in Irish pubs you're more likely to find a random shenanigans all over the place. And one of the shenanigans just happened to be a dictionary, and you don't find those too often in bars. So we're like, well, if there's a dictionary, we gotta put this thing to use. So like every Wednesday we would do word of the night, and we would flip through the dictionary and stop on a random page and pick out the most interesting word on those 2 pages, and you would have to use that word at least 5 times during the night, but in like a subtle way. Not like, just in, a good way. So it was a lot of fun, man. I learned some interesting words from that.
That's I've never heard of a dictionary in a bar. That's
right.
a thing.
One of those words was stick-to-itiveness.
I like that.
I've heard that before.
Stick-to-itiveness. It's crazy. Like I didn't. How is that even like you're like, well, yeah, it's the act of being persistent and sticking to something.
Sticking to something, yeah. I'm gonna use the word in the definition.
Yeah. Stick-to-itiveness. But yeah, that's some of the fun I like having, is just coming up with random words that totally make sense but are just not a word,
I do that, but not on purpose.
What the F did I just do? No, I deleted the fucking folder. Sorry.
No, you didn't. Sorry. No, you didn't.
No, I did. I accidentally deleted the folder.
But wait a minute. You have the iterative saves. You have the iterative saves.
Yeah, save this as a new one, open your last one, and then append in the stuff that you just made.
That's that brain, dog. That's that brain.
No, it's experience. I've done that before.
Because I was so stuck in my anger, I didn't know that I could do something else.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Speaking of letting your anger blind you, Brendon, did you see the new Star Wars, the new Obi-Wan this week?
I did not yet.
Let's not ruin it. All right.
Very good. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just saying it's good.
You know what? Calm down, Mike.
Calm down. I don't get triggered by that word like you do, brother. So
calm down.
Just saying. I will. I'll calm down. What else you got?
You know
what was the other?
You know what, Mike? You should stick to drawing.
That's the wrong one. That's the one. All right, guys. Bradley and I will be fighting after the show if anybody wants to.
Taking bets.
Yeah.
Awesome. And my document size is 4.
Hey, look, let's not talk about your document size, okay?
Okay, man.
It's okay to talk about your document size sometimes, man.
Listen, man. You use the document the way you.
It's like life, right? Sometimes you gotta talk about your document size.
No.
I once had a document size that was so big. It was like
I see what it's
giga
going.
big.
I see where it's going.
It was like 3 gigs, dude. It was crazy.
So I don't have.
What was the DPI on that? What does your document size have to be? I'm curious.
What did your document size have to do with what?
Like, how did your document size get to 3 gigs? Like what resolution was it to get to 3 gigs?
Oh well, so if I can get that way easily, if you have I don't know. Let's say on average, when I get close to being somewhat done with a high res, I'm usually around 150 to 200 subtools.
Crazy.
Typically.
Jeez.
And if each one of those subtools is 1,000,000 polygons, and then if you also if you also use layers, it will double whatever that
Yeah.
whatever that count is. So like if you have a head sculpt for instance that has like, you know, the highest level is, you know, 4 million polygons, but you have like 8 layers on it, like, and then you have like, then you duplicate that, you're already up to 1.5 gigs almost. You know, it can get crazy real quick.
So I don't ever have like massive files, but I do iterative saves, and then I forget that I do the iterative saves, and I'll have like 20 files that are all like, I don't know, a 1.5 gigs each.
Yeah.
So that's not
and
good.
then there's your quick save files, like 10 of them.
Oh, I had to turn those down.
Yeah, I know, man.
Of course, when I turn them down,
I got money on Mike. He has dad strength. I'm a dad.
Hey, we all dads,
right? We all dads.
Like, hey, it's all our weekend this weekend.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Brendon, someone had to tell me it was my weekend this weekend. Like nobody like goes around announcing it's Father's Day.
Dude, same thing for me. My wife yesterday, she was like, "Hey, what do you want to do for Father's Day?" I'm like, "When is that?" She's like, "Really?"
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, by your response, I'm going to assume that it's this weekend.
Yeah, I forgot as well.
That's what I was doing.
It's a thing, man. It's a thing. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I saw Mike Pavelski is also doing a Space Marine right now.
Who is?
Pavelski.
Pavlovich?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Pavlovich. I'm sorry. Pavlovich, yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw that too. And I was instantly upset because Pavlovich will finish like an entire like
he already finished.
army of Space Marines in the time it takes us to do the damn thing.
Already finished.
He's already done, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's already done. Like, yeah.
I'm sure. And he has videos all made and edited.
He's got like 40 videos for.
Yeah.
That guy's a beast, man. That guy's crazy.
It's okay to like someone and also secretly like be jealous of that person, right? Because
I think that's rampant across the industry. You know, I feel that way about both of you guys. You know, I like you guys, but I really hate you. No.
You don't hate Mike like I hate Mike. Like
Bradley has a special kind of hate for me.
I hate this. When he wakes up, I'm like, damn, he woke up again.
What's up, Mike?
See, you always go too far, man. What the hell, man? What are you doing? You always go too far. I don't ever wish death on Bradley. Let's put it that way. I think that's where we differ.
Death, you know, I don't wish death, but
I don't ever wonder why you're still breathing. That's probably that's the difference between you and I.
That's love, man. That's love. You know, it was the same way with my brothers. I had 3 older brothers, and we all grew up in the '80s. So I got my tail whooped all the time, and that's how it would be. Morning, kid. And then a wallop, you know.
Time for a whooping.
Yeah, just get your whoop on, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, Bradley. Too far.
Is it?
Mike is still alive now. That's a shame.
No, but I want you to live.
Do you though?
Want you to live.
I don't know. Sometimes
I do. I'm gonna put it out there. I want you to live. All right. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you.
Thank you. That's mighty nice of you.
Only because one day he wants to be better than you, and
that's the thing. I think that's what he's waiting for. Yeah, you got
it. But see, Brendon. See, here's the thing. I know that Lord Spare. I'll live him, and I'll be better than him. But it's okay.
Hey, look, man. I live clean, son. You don't know how long I'm gonna live. You don't know me.
I know.
You don't know me.
Like I know the facts, right? The people are out there like one day I'm gonna be better than this person. Like you'll only be better than that person if they stop. All right. So the only way for Mike to stop is that I have to outlive him.
Yeah, or like
True.
accidents or whatever, but we don't wish that on
Yeah.
anybody, so.
Yeah, we're not risking accidents,
It's mostly I wish I was that good now thing,
Yeah.
First
I
of
know the
all,
reality. I know the reality.
first
I'm
of
not.
all, Brendon isn't worried about being as good as anybody. And Bradley has only got forever to go because he does have youth on his side and a whole lot of drive. So, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just letting you know. So you want to come and take the crown? You can come see me. But I'm not going anywhere. I don't plan to anyway. Jeez.
Well, that too, Bradley. Listen, you can't outpass your teacher if he ain't around.
Yeah. If someone's thinking long term, they'll definitely be thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
But
the
I
hell
live
does
like
that even mean?
I live like 1/4 mile at a time.
Oh no! Oh. When we get to the Fast and Furious quotes, we know there's a
All right,
problem.
Finn.
I live like 1/4 mile at a time. All right. So, Mike, you got some big things coming up?
I do actually. I am traveling to LA next week for some business. So pretty excited. I'm going to go visit some clients. Stop by Maxon. Is it Maxon now? They call themselves Maxon. Is it still the Pixelogic building? I don't know.
It's Maxon ZBrush.
Okay, right. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to visit the Maxon building now, I guess, and Sideshow. Apparently, I'll be picking up a lot of hats from Sideshow. So
Don't
didn't
mess
know
up.
that.
I want my hat.
Yeah, I've got hats.
No,
to
but I'm
get now.
serious though. If you want to pick one up for me, man, I'll Venmo you some stuff.
No, he is. He took our request and we'll get it.
Well, no, I know, but that was banter.
No, I was not banter. I was serious, Brendon.
He doesn't even understand how to banter. So it's all good. I got you guys.
Yeah, just serious. Yeah.
You guys.
And I'll buy your hat too, Mike, for making an effort. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you.
Dude, I actually had a similar hat to that. It was like all black, but it was a PlayStation hat, and it had like the little 4, triangle, circle, buttons like on the side right here, and the whole thing was black. So it was like this like cool like little undercover PlayStation hat that I got when I was working for Sony.
Nice.
And it got dirty, and we tried to wash it, and it died.
Oh no!
I was really upset.
So I love the black on black, and I actually got Pixelogic to back when they just had the white Z on the black hat.
Yeah, like
I asked them for a black on black, so they had some made, and
got some pull, Mike.
Huh?
You got some pull.
Well, no, they loved them, right? I was like, yeah, I gotta get that black on black, and let me get that black on black. So they had some made, and everybody loved them. And then I got mine. The problem was I went to the beach right after I got my hat and sun bleached the crap out of it. So I got about one good wear out of it. Yeah, it was a bummer.
That's the worst, man. When you like finally get something that you're stoked about and you wear it, and then like you lose it or it gets ruined like the first day out.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you guys every time you use Crease Polygroup, do you think about as Crease Paul Gabry? Like I do.
Crease Polygroup?
You use creasing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crease Polygroup. Crease PG is what it is.
Yeah.
But like every time Paul Gabry uses it, he's like, or Crease Paul Gabry. Every time I use it, I think about that.
Because PG.
Paul Gamer, yeah.
I did not even. I forgot that. This is the thing, man. ZBrush had so many features. I forgot that was even a thing, and I've been going in and manually doing it all day long.
Oh,
I'm probably
dude.
gonna save even more time.
Crease polygroup, man. It's the two, right? Group by normals for your polygroups, and then crease polygroup.
Nice.
That's what I did for this one. Super quick and easy.
That's dope. I got to do more of that.
So some people come up to me and are like, dude, your UI is kind of nuts, bro. And I'm like, yeah, it is. But I know where all the tools are, so that's all all I really need to know.
Right.
I literally like take everything from the tool palette and like throw it out on the side so I remember to use tools. Because I always forget about like morph targets and like close holes. Like there's all kinds of fun stuff that I just always forget about. So I'll have season buttons. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try this out for a while. So I'll pull that button out onto the UI for a little while, and then I'll just make sure that I use it.
Yeah. I definitely have to set up the stuff that I use a lot. And then it's weird because I remember going to a Comic-Con and I did not have my shortcuts.
Oh, that's the worst.
And I was sitting there like forever trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do. That wasn't good.
They're like, bro, do you even ZBrush?
This guy, what is he doing, man?
I was like,
God,
is this your first time?
who hired this guy?
Wow.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm starting to dive into some trim details. I'm doing it.
Do it.
To the next level. So, do we have anybody else that's doing 40k along with us at all, or no?
I don't know. You mean like in a Discord? I don't know.
Yeah, like, the cool peeps, the real cool peeps that hang out with us.
That would be cool.
I haven't seen any new work posted in a little bit. I think everyone might be waiting for the next competition.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that in a while, huh? We need to do another one.
This music sounds like some dubstep X-Files shit.
I don't know what that
is. Does that mean you like it? Does that?
I don't know. There's no opinion there. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. Which is different. I never think, oh, you are, Ben? Nice. I don't think I've ever heard those two mix.
I'll take a look, Ben.
Yeah, nice. Ben is working on the Karn guy. That's
nice.
What am I doing here?
Oh, I see it, Ben. It's coming along, man. Shit, you're going faster than I am. Let me borrow that axe.
What channel you put it in?
He put it in the 3D Whip and Stylus League Discord.
Nice.
Oh yeah. That axe is coming along. I do love me some chaos dudes. That's for sure. I like your Karn logo there too. Nice. Whenever I say Karn, I always feel like I'm like a southern dude talking about corn.
Hey, I'm from the South. No.
You guys playing any video games right now?
What? Right.
I'm on Destiny.
Right.
I just bought Final Fantasy 7 off of Steam because it finally went to Steam and it's $49.
I thought you had that already, dude.
No, I didn't have it.
You know,
I had the PlayStation version.
Okay. Well, I was looking at that new Shredder's Revenge. And
man, that takes me back.
You know what I'm saying? And did you watch the IGN gameplay? Because that made me want to get that. You can play 6 guys at one time, dude.
That's nuts.
Yeah, we need to think about doing that.
That took me back to the old arcade days, you know?
Yep.
There's that a lot of people throw shade on it, but I am actually really excited for Starfield.
I am too, actually. I don't know if it's the hype or what, but
Are people really throwing shade on it?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of shade.
Why? Because they're thinking it's too much like No Man's Sky?
No, you know how it is. Like anything that has hype these days, there's 2 sides to the argument. You know, there's always 2 sides. Oh, that's gonna be crappy. And then there's the people that are like, yeah, I'm actually really excited about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like anytime there's something big happening, there's always somebody. You know what I mean?
It looks fantastic. So, and I need something that's gonna be dope on my new laptop. I have something that can finally do some work with it.
Hey, I also heard that because the cryptocurrency is falling so bad, Bitcoin's falling so bad, that graphics cards are actually starting to come within reasonable price again.
Yeah, I saw that too.
They are. I've been keeping an eye out for another 3090.
How did you get a 3090 in the first place?
Bro, I've been through 4 3090s since they've been released.
What?
Right?
How's that? What happened? Did they just not work, or they're?
So no. So when they first released, I got a MSI Trio 390, which is like I just got what was available, and then I stood in the EVGA queue, and I finally got the one I wanted, the For the Win 3090. So I finally got that one at MSRP. But I also got a 3090 vintage that I ended up selling to pay for my EVGA one, and then my first EVGA card had problems boosting, so I had to swap it out. I also know someone that cryptocurrency, and he has bots, so
yeah.
I was offering people I knew if they wanted once I can get them MSRP, but nobody Mike didn't want to buy it. He didn't understand the deal I was trying to get him.
I understood. I didn't have the loot, dude. I told you every time, man, this dude Bradley cost me more money than my own damn kid. It's a fact.
Whoa,
fact.
Whoa.
True.
You're a grown man. All right, you could not buy anything.
Yeah, no. Well, hey, listen, I pulled the trigger and didn't buy that 3090. So
don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby?
Every once in a while, it works out right. I didn't get the 3090.
Dude, 3090. Isn't that a grip of money?
It is stupid expensive.
We're talking a G, at least, around a G, right?
Oh, more than that, right? The 3090?
I didn't make my fortune, working in video games, right?
I'm a peddler.
I live, I lived a life before this, all right? It was pretty, it didn't make me happy, but I lived a life.
Bradley was in the corporate circle.
Yeah,
working for the man. So one of my mentees, Brendon, is a huge fan of yours. His name is David Arenas.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a link to his IG later on because he
Yeah.
watches the show and he especially has been on like it's really late for him, but he's
Sure.
been on like live because he likes you so much. So,
Aw,
big-
man. That makes my soul feel good.
yeah,
Thanks, man.
He's a big Warhammer fan and he likes what you do. So I just thought I'd give you a little heads up.
Yeah. What was the name again?
David Arenas. He does really good work too, man.
Yeah.
Like really good.
It's always nice when you when you hear that the time that you take to kind of put yourself out there and teach and share and all that kind of stuff comes back, you know?
Indeed.
It's always nice. Well, appreciate that, man.
Oh, man. I'll let him know.
It's also good, when the people you look up to aren't jerks,
Yeah.
Trying to say something?
Here we go.
No. I'm just saying, it's good,
You say I'm a jerk, dude?
No.
He's not you. Wait for it.
No, not you.
Wait for it.
Are you talking about Mike again?
Yeah, not you.
Nah, you know what? There's not enough karma out there, so you always got to throw some good positive karma out there, and things come back to you. So my thing has always been, share knowledge. There's been plenty of people in my life that or in my experience that I have gotten incredible knowledge from, and anytime you can give back, man,
yeah,
should.
True.
I think, how am I gonna do this? I think here's what we're gonna do. That backpack really makes all the difference in life. Awesome. Thank you.
It does, dude. It makes a huge difference. You're like, all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, that is a Space Marine. I was gonna say is whenever I hear music like this, I always think of I always imagine somebody like beatboxing.
I so want to change his music. All right, let me just on that. Thanks for the reminder.
Somebody goes.
Thanks for the reminder. Appreciate that.
I love it.
I needed that motivation.
You guys, did you guys see the Jamie Foxx stand up like way back in the day?
I've seen almost everything that Jamie did.
He had one bit where he's like, he was like, oh, I was in the club and I walked up to this girl and asked her if she wanted to dance, and she hit me with the beatbox. She was like,
yeah, I remember that. Strawberry King, weren't you supposed to bring everybody over to this channel for Mike's show? Weren't I? I meaning Bradley? I can't control Mike's channel, right?
I thought you handle marketing.
I
Mm,
like the way Strawberry
mm,
King thinks.
mm, mm. I handle quite a few things.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Quite a few things. If I had more time for marketing, I'll definitely be on it.
Never enough time in the day.
So we if we were to not simul stream to Mike's channel, we're probably able to make the conversion a little better. But we still stream on both Mike's 2 channels on Twitch and on YouTube, so no one misses out. What's more important, if more people would like and subscribe to the Stylus League channel, we need to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That'll be amazing. That'll help us out. And then we don't have to worry about where anyone goes to watch.
This is true.
So let's do this. To delete this. Delete. So, Michael and Brendon, what do you guys have planned this weekend?
Go ahead, Brendon.
No, I just that's the thing with I feel like a lot of Father's Day. It's like
Yeah, maybe someone will do something for us. We don't know.
Yeah, no doubt.
Maybe.
I will be probably shopping for clothes, which I haven't done in several years, so that when I do this shoot in LA, I don't look silly. That's what I got to do.
Yeah, you don't want to look silly, man.
Nah.
Some threads.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Be nice.
I think I may go see Top Gun this weekend.
Oh, you haven't gone yet?
No, I haven't. Yeah.
I want to see Jurassic Park and Top Gun. I'm thinking about trying to see if I can get my wife to like watch one of those movies with me for Father's Day.
I'm trying to get Bradley to watch a horror movie with me for Father's Day.
Nah, can't do that, dog. Can't do that.
All right,
No.
what it is. Throw it out there.
I know I'm scary.
You are
Talking like that, you sure are.
No, I am. I'm okay with it. You know. Okay with it.
So I got a little trick if you want to show if anybody does like rivets or like
Let's do it.
thingamajigs, like a repeating rivet type of thingamajigs. So first off, I'll go and I'll make you got to make the rivet first, right? So like I'll just grab like I'll go brush insert. Let's go this IMM, and then I'll find the little bolt head, and then we'll just go like that. We'll split unmask so that now I have the bolt, right? And then we'll do uncrease all, turn off dynamic, and then we'll just smooth that out just a touch like that, right? So now I have a kind of this like rounded. So what I'm trying to do is like look at these little things so they're a little bit more rounded.
Mm-hmm.
So smooth it out real quick like that. Hit it with another dynamic subdivision so that when I do, it's got about the right size thingamajig, right? So then I'll say, all right, well, then I'll just take and make this a insert mesh brush real quick. Just hit new, right? And now I got that as an insert.
Yeah.
And then I could just go in and be like, okay, set my brush size to the size that I want, and then drag out, and then while you're dragging, hold control, and it will snap to the brush size. Right, so then you can say, okay, well, that's too big, so I'll just make this a little bit smaller like that, undo it, and then fix my size like that, and then you can control your depth here too with the brush depth brush placement, and that will change how much that sits off the surface of whatever you're drawing it on. So I'll get the size right, and then I can just come in here and then drop in the same size rivets, like super quick.
So you're just clicking in it and it's placing them.
Yeah. So what so when you're doing it, so you set the brush size to what you like. So you click and drag, and before you let go, you hit control. So and that will snap to the size of your brush, right? Okay. So I can try to make it smaller or larger, and it won't change the size. But if I let go of control, then it will do it. But if I hold control, it'll always snap to that size. So that if you set the size that you like, then you can go in and just do them really quickly, kind of across the board as an insert brush.
Nice.
I do that quite a bit.
Cool. Thanks, Brendon.
Yeah.
Oh, how I miss my tour box.
Yeah, no problem, Strawberry.
The Strawberry King says that's pure gold, Brendon. Thanks.
Tips and tricks. Tips and tricks.
I tried, guys. That
you don't like it, huh?
Oh God, no. Not at all. Not at all.
You tried the seat, it didn't work out.
I tried the purple cushion, it didn't like it.
How the two of you don't have constant swamp asses like beyond me. I don't know how you do it.
They're breathable, that's why.
They're not though. They're plastic. They're rubber.
But they've got like it's like honeycomb though.
Yeah, like it's cushy and airy.
You keep telling yourselves that. You keep saying that. Craziness.
Okay. I've got details, boys.
Nice.
So I tried doing a painting stream a couple weeks ago, where like you like to get the camera like super close into your little model dude.
Yeah, how'd that go?
I figured out that my webcam sucks real bad at like close-up shots.
I figured the same thing. So, and you have the Brio, right?
No, I have it's like the Logitech 29 something or other.
Okay.
It's
So
C922 Pro Stream.
yeah, so I had to pull the trigger on a DSLR to get a good camera.
Yeah.
Like it just, and it's night and day, man. So you might want to think about that.
I'm definitely thinking about, but man, I was watching another painting streamer. I forget what his name is, but I was like, oh, you know, what camera do you use? He showed me the camera that he uses, like $6,000. I'm like, fuck, no.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't trying to do no $6,000 camera.
I got the camera, like a stand that puts it up off the desk and also holds it has an arm for the light.
Yeah.
Then I got a second light, and I also got another lens, all for like a G. It's a Rebel EOS.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, and I mean, like the detail on it is really good. Like it's so much better than the Brio, man. Not even close.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah, I used to be washed out like all the time, no matter what I did. No, the lighting, it didn't matter. I got like nice color lights in here. They always either look too washed out or blown out or whatever.
Yeah.
So, my Brio still looks nice, baby.
It doesn't though. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to say that.
Oh, my Brio looks great, right?
No, it doesn't though. Just saying. I mean, it's serviceable. Let's leave it there.
It shows
what?
an
I have a
image.
3090.
Great is crazy, which is
You know what? I have 3090. All right. I win. Yeah, look up that trick you did, Mike. From that video you saw from Anna that did like all the multiple.
so dope. So dope. Anna, can I just tell you guys? Anna's a beast. Like, she is like, she's doing things, man. So she does her TikTok video. And I mean, between Anna and Ashley, like those two ladies are just doing crazy things.
Killing
But
it.
Anna had a video where she did it was last night, I think I was thumbing through IG, and she made dinosaur scales. But she did this thing where, like, say this is what I want to repeat, right? This piece right here. And if I grab my, let me make my screen big right here because it's actually kind of cool. Let's see. All right, so check it out. If I have this piece and I go to my gizmo, and if I hold down Control and drag, it makes a copy, right? But say I want to make multiple copies like equidistant, what I can do is I can Control drag, then let go of Control, and it'll make as many copies as I want.
Love
How
that.
crazy is that? And this is probably something that people already knew. Like, there's so many things that ZBrush does, and I'm like, shit, man, I didn't even know that it did that, but it would save so much time, you know?
Yeah. The other cool thing too, Mike, is if you combine that with your like bend curve.
Yeah, that's what she was doing. Yeah.
And then you can wrap it around.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
There's so many, like, that's why I really love watching other people work in ZBrush.
Yeah.
It's because everybody has a different way of doing things, and you're like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. I want to use that.
Yep. I couldn't wait to try it today. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, I just did it now. That's pretty dope.
All right.
Let's see, got a couple questions. This one says, "Are you all 3D printing these bad boys?" I am not.
Depends on how it comes out. Maybe I hadn't thought about it, but maybe.
My intention is whether I actually print it out or not may be up in the air, but it's definitely for print for sure.
Yeah.
If it gets to the point where I feel it's print outable,
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of this. Oliver
Midjourney?
says, "Any of you guys use Midjourney?" I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I tried it.
What's it called?
Midjourney. It's the AI
Midjourney.
thing.
Oh,
The AI thing? You got any more details? What is
I'm
it?
just surprised you haven't heard of it, man.
Yeah, I
Really?
haven't heard of it.
No, it's basically an AI that you put in a bunch of descriptive words to.
Oh
and it
yeah,
will
that's
farm
it.
back.
oh,
a
that was
bunch
the thing
of-
Tony was showing earlier today. Were you in for that, Bradley?
No, I wasn't for that, but I've seen it. I forgot. I didn't know the name of it was Midjourney.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, Midjourney is one of the AIs
Okay.
that people are using. There's another Google one. There's a couple out there right now, but Midjourney is kind of like the one that a lot of artists in our field have had access to. So
Okay.
that's the one that's kind of a little bit more prominent.
Cool.
I mean, it's a tool. And I think every tool has its purpose and place. And I think if you misuse a tool and don't have your own spin on the use of a tool, then it just becomes repetition of a tool. But if you use it correctly, or not correctly, but if you use it in a way to help bolster your own art, then I think that it has a really cool place. But if it's just like, oh, here's the string of words that I used to make this art. You're like, well, no, you didn't really make it, but the algorithm did.
Yeah, you got some.
Oh,
Let's
Bradley,
see.
you're breaking up, dude.
I'm sorry, I wasn't talking.
Okay.
Ben, does anyone have any useful reason for projection master? Keep hitting the hotkey by accident.
About 12 years ago, yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't used Projection Master in forever. I think I think it really got kind of overstepped by Lightbox, and you can do a lot of the same stuff in Lightbox. So I was actually watching Pavlovich do the little chest armor of the Space Marine, and he used the what the hell is it called? The texture thing. What is the not Lightbox? What is this thing called?
Surface noise? What are you talking about?
No, it's like the little reference.
Oh,
You use.
Spotlight.
Spotlight, that's the one. Yeah, you can use Spotlight to paint project on things. So like you can what he did was he brought in the little chest Aquila bird thing. He grabbed a picture of it, and then he brought the image in with Spotlight, and then he used that to project the color onto the chest piece, and then he just used that to create his piece on. So, but I haven't used Projection Master in ages.
yeah. Oh.
during one of my work projects this week, I remembered what was the dynamic subdivision micropoly stuff that came out about a year or so ago. And people at work were like, "Dude, how did you do that so fast?" I'm like, "I ain't telling you."
It's like it's called job security.
I was like, "Bro, I did this block out in like a day." What? No way. Know your tools, man. Know your tools.
That'll come back and get you.
I know. I'm just messing.
But just give it to Brendon.
Got a question. They have a question for you, Brendon. Brendon, I noticed you're working in pose. Is plausible symmetry ever works on your models?
Does posable symmetry ever work on your models?
Symmetry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually haven't used that. So the answer is it most possibly could, but I actually haven't used it. Don't be mad.
If there's a tutorial, a clear, concise tutorial on how to make it work every time, I would love to see it.
That's the thing. Getting it to work every time is the thing.
Yeah. You know what I did actually use not too long ago, and actually a couple of times, was dynamics. There was some like cloth stuff that I had to do for a block out, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. There's like this little scarf thing. And I was like, I'm just gonna make a cylinder, right? You know, grab a cylinder. Here, I'll show you. This is what I did. Grabbed a cylinder. I said initialize. Take out the center like this. And then hit make polymesh 3D. And then I just did it like that. And then I put it over the dude's head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, right here, let me go over like this. That, and then let's pin that guy in. I should do it real quick right now. So it's like this scarf thing. So I just grabbed this thing like this. And then I just draped it over and did dynamics. Gravity was like, something like that. Let's do collision volume. Run simulation. And I just let it go for a minute. You're like, okay, there's your block out, and then you just kind of sculpt on top of that.
That's dope. I always forget what things to turn on in the settings to make it work.
Yeah.
Because I just don't use it enough. But it looks awesome. I would like to use it more.
I'm actually thinking about using it for the cape. And getting some, because you can do like wind effects and stuff if you do your set direction. So if you're sitting like this and you want the wind to kind of go back this way, then you just set that like this. So whatever is down is your direction. So if I want it to be, more like this is the direction, then you set it like that, and then you hit set direction, and then your gravity will take it back this way. So you can kind of look at it. And then you can do like crazy things, right? And then you can actually come in with your brushes and do groom. Like your groom, what's your groom move, I think is what it was. Groom move? What's it? No, it's not groom. It's cloth. Cloth wind is pretty cool. Cloth nudge, cloth move. All right, so that you can come in and kind of use it to as a move tool to be able to. Actually, it doesn't have enough geo, but you get the idea. You can come in and do crazy cool stuff with the cloth move brush. But I use that quite a bit actually lately for dynamics. I'll just grab something, a good shape, and then run a quick sim on it, and then sculpt on top of it.
Cool.
Don't forget to save, by the way.
Oh, I forgot all about that. Thanks, man. Save.
Okay.
Brenda, did you say you have Shudder? I think we were talking last week about scary movies, or
Yeah, I haven't watched Shutter. Is that a movie?
no? It's a channel for like horror movies.
Oh, no, I do not.
Okay, because I saw like I couldn't sleep last night, and I ended up watching like I think like 3 back-to-back horror movies.
Nice.
And one, I can't remember the name of this joint, but this guy found it's like this spider kind of a creature that.
I was just watching a preview for that. It was like Arbor or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's it. I just watched that last night.
How was it? Was it like arachnophobia? Kinda
No,
crazy?
not so much.
More
It's
creature
pretty cool.
feature.
Yeah. Kind of like that, but it's weird because the way they played it at the end, I was like, okay, was this creature really even a thing, or was this guy? Maybe was the guy doing these murders? So I don't know, but I thought it was pretty dope.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I actually looked at it and was like, possibly. I'm a sucker for any movie that has a cool creature.
Yeah. Well, no, it looked great. Looked very good.
What was that? There was Amazon Prime show with the dude that played Cable.
Josh Brolin.
yeah,
Outer Ranch.
Outer Ranch.
Outer Range. Outer Range.
Outer Range.
Yeah. You guys watch that?
Yeah, no, it's good.
No.
It was good. It was good. I actually liked it a lot better than I thought I would.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit of a slow burn in the beginning, but I feel like the WTF moments kind of pay off,
Yeah, it did take a while to get to some of the points, but I enjoyed it.
So I got this semi theory, or not really a theory, but like I usually will take a show and watch the first episode, and if the first episode, like by the end, you're like, whoa, what the hell? That usually means that it's going to be a decent show.
Yeah.
I like probably one of my favorite shows of the last 10 years has been Breaking Bad. And like that show was like every single episode you're just like, oh my god, how are they going to get out of this one, man?
Yeah, Breaking Bad was amazing.
And you could just tell too, you're like every episode was just you couldn't go back.
Mm-hmm. I like how far he came from the beginning. I like when they show somebody and they essentially start off as like a real soft dude, and at the end they're all hardcore.
Yeah. And it's just interesting too when you realize what type of story it is.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay, well, 2 episodes in, you're like, okay, it's a tragedy. So then, the nature of a tragedy is that the quote unquote hero will never be anywhere near, despite his efforts, will be nowhere near any better off than he was when he first started on the first episode. And just knowing that going into, second, third, fourth season, you're like, how is it like, how can they keep pushing this? And like every episode was just something more crazy. You're like, damn, respect to the writers, man. It's so crazy good. Did you guys watch Breaking Bad or no?
Oh yeah,
yeah, loved it. Whenever I see the guy from The Boys, I'm like, but I loved you in the other role. The CEO of Vought.
Oh yeah. Chicken Man. Are you guys watching Better Call Saul?
No, I haven't watched
I made
any
it.
of that.
I made it through the first couple seasons. I need to catch up, but
You
I
should.
liked it. Yeah.
It gets a lot more. Holy shit! Holy crappy! You know,
Yeah.
not as in like, crappy, but like, holy crap! But apparently, this is the last season.
Strawberry King says, "Has any of you seen Severance?"
Oh, that's the Apple
I've been
TV
watching
one,
it.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I've been watching it. I think it's pretty good.
I tried to watch it.
It does have. That's another one that has like some slow burn moments to it, but I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah, I don't have Apple TV, so I haven't seen that one.
I love T-Mobile. They keep lacing me up with a free year of Apple TV just from time to time.
Brendon, I will tell you, there's enough good shows there that will warrant a month or two of a subscription. Like C is great, Foundation is great,
Invasion.
Severance,
I forgot
Invasion.
about Foundation.
Yeah, Foundation is great. Like there's enough to warrant you like a 2-month subscription of it.
Mhm.
But Jason
but like,
Momoa's
don't you have
C
to have
is fantastic. Nope,
don't
I
you
have it
have
on my
to
Nvidia
have a
Shield.
What else can you watch it on besides Apple TV box?
You can watch it on if you have an Nvidia Android box. My Nvidia Shield, I have it.
You can watch it on. You can watch it on Fire Stick, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Fire Stick has that.
Smart TV.
Yeah. If you have an LG or Samsung TV, just download the Apple Plus app.
Okay. Guess I could always watch it on my phone too, right?
Yeah, Foundation was amazing.
Oh no! Don't crash, dude.
You can watch it.
I don't
on
know,
your
man.
computer, too.
I have like Netflix. I got Prime. I got a family member has HBO. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just watch those shows. Just watch those shows we talk about. It's like what? I think it's like $6, $7 a month.
Yeah.
Brad's good at spending other people's money. Go do what he said, man. Just do what he said, man. It's just easier just to acquiesce, bro.
Yeah.
I
I acquiesce your request.
He'll break you down. He'll break you down. You don't even know. Mike, you need that new iPad Pro.
Hey, you did that on your own, right?
I did that on my own. You got me excited about it, though. Why you can be excited about it? That's real messed up. So full disclosure, I'm the very last human being on the planet to start drawing on an iPad. And
no, I'm still one. You're not the last one.
Oh, you haven't done it yet? Okay. So I called.
So Brendon, he was a hard move. Mike,
Listen,
like you should listen to Mike's journey.
And
so I'm
he was
a hard. He was a hard move.
I've had iPads before. I've had Procreate. I got Procreate back when Bradley was in short pants playing with Legos. So I've had Procreate for a minute. However, I never had a great experience with it. I never had the Apple Pencil. I was always using like a stylus with a big mushy ping pong ball on the end, that kind of thing. And I was like, man, this sucks, dude. So, and I didn't like drawing on glass. So I was like, man, this sucks. So I was on Instagram, big problem. And you know how they just pop up ads for stuff?
Yep.
They had an ad for that Remarkable. Have you seen that? So the Remarkable is like it looks like a tablet, but you can write notes on it and draw on it. It's black and white. It's like a Kindle book, but you write on it.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I got you.
But the pencil looked really dope. Like, so it looked. I was like, oh man. So I don't know what I was thinking about, man. I pulled the trigger on it, and then I called up Bradley and Brad and Tony. Was like, yo, I got this thing, and Bradley's like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, yo, I could draw on this thing. I could draw on it. He's like, you paid more money to downgrade from your iPad.
Yeah, he already had an iPad, Brendon.
I had an iPad I just got a couple years ago, and he was like, dude, just get the pencil and one of the covers with the paper texture, and you're good to go. And I was like, but I got this thing. And he's like, yo, don't
just return it. Okay, now you can return it, and everything will be better.
So long story about the return. That was a whole epic saga, but we'll see how that goes. And so I got the cover, I got the pencil, and I started drawing on the iPad, and it was fresh. I was like, yo, I really like this. In fact, check this out. This is, let's see if I can get to it. So this is this thing I was playing around with on the iPad.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, it looks like pencil. Like, I love it. So and it felt really good. So I was messing around with it, and I was like, so Bradley, what can an iPad Pro do? Because I have just the regular one. He's like, oh well, you know,
let me tell you.
But you know what? Then there's the M1 iPad, and this does this, and I was like, oh boy. So
it was over.
Anyway, long story short, all that shit is coming next Friday. I ordered it.
That's awesome. Gotcha, bitch.
Exactly. I'm excited though, man. It's fun.
I can't make a grown man do anything they don't want to do. And also, if it was a bad experience, he wouldn't pay any money, you know?
No. It was full disclosure. That was the right call. I even told him, I was like, hey, listen, man, I don't normally compliment you. I don't like doing that. But on this particular instance, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Yeah, I ended up picking up myself a because I really wanted to do ZBrush in the living room. You know, at night when you're kind of sitting up, hanging out with your family and watching TV and stuff. And I was like, you know what, like, yeah, I'll get a couch set up. And the only way to really do that is with a laptop and a Cintiq, like a small Cintiq, right? Because like you got to have something to power it. I mean, you could get one of like the mobile ones where like it's like the computer's actually in it, But I was like, that's like $2,000. I'm not trying to buy that little thing for $2,000. If I was gonna do that, I'll just get a laptop and a new laptop and a little 16-inch Cintiq. So I pulled the trigger, and I've used it like 3 times. That was like a couple of years ago. It's just not enough. There's nothing real good for couch ZBrushing at the moment,
Yes and no. I don't want anybody to spend any money, all right? I don't want anybody.
Oh, what's your take?
Oh, Mike, you're talking, but we can't hear you.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, so if you're on a laptop and you have all the accessories and stuff, then you're not gonna do the couch thing, like the Cintiq and everything. It's like too much stuff,
Yeah, and then you have like wires all over the place, and your lap is like,
yeah.
And then like you gotta have like a little place to put your laptop next to you, so you can
exactly.
Or you gotta have like a an arm of the chair that's big enough to have like a little hand keyboard or something if you do that. But it's just it's too big and clunky. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So what if I told you?
Here it goes. Right. You could just buy this thing that I have.
I told you. Okay, think of this. All right. What if they're because you prefer drawing and using a screen, or do you use a tablet?
I've used a tablet my entire life.
All right.
Except for that one Cintiq that I got, the 16.
IR, what's up, man?
What up, IR?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, IR, I saw your message, man. I'll see you next week. I will holler at you when I'm in town. Definitely. Sorry. Go ahead, you guys.
So if you like a tablet, like a Wacom Intuos Pro, then yeah, like my thing is, so using a Windows laptop, I've never had a great experience, but I will tell you this, switching to my Mac, it's beautiful. It's like
you're
it's
not
quiet. It's like,
Mac. No,
hey, I was like that too.
Yeah, man. And I was a Mac guy for a long time, and then I realized there's no software for it, so I switched to PC.
It is the same software that they have on PC. What the hell are you talking about?
It's the same thing. Like you see,
same thing. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
No. See what you're not taking into account was that was 20 years ago when I made the switch, because they didn't have anything for Mac 20 years ago.
I just made the switch to PC like how long? Like 5 years ago, and I've been Mac my entire life, and somehow I managed to survive.
How did you? So why did you switch to PC?
I got tired of paying for that. So I always bought the middle tier. You know how they always had like the entry tier and then the top tier, and I was like, all right, I don't want to pay like $5,000 for this thing, so I'll get the one that's 2,500 or whatever. And I liked it, but I was like, I'd like to be able to go in and put my own stuff in here,
Mm-hmm.
So I made my first PC, and it was kind of, it took me a while to get used to the software. The key commands being in different places and everything.
Yeah.
But once I did, I was like, all right, yeah, I think I'm really feeling this.
Yeah, the other reason I got into PC as well too is because I like building my own rigs. I like the I'm just gonna upgrade the the whatever because I can. So I'll just get in there and I built my computer like 3 times already. I built my wife's computer I built my wife's computer is I rebuilt mine and they gave her my old stuff.
Not wrong with that.
You know what? Okay, for 3D, and mind you, I did work at Apple.
Okay.
In the 3D department.
Okay.
And we all hated it because we couldn't use PCs.
Okay.
It just, I don't know. They're really kind of made for 2D and video and stuff. Their 3D graphics has not been great for a very long time. Now that may have changed.
It is a hell of a lot better on M1 because I'm able to use Substance Painter. Now rendering is a whole other story. Like if I'll paint something, I'll 3D model something in ZBrush, but I will still render on my desktop because of how long it'll take. But Substance Painter with the unified memory, like painting and all that other stuff is great. ZBrush is great, even though it's using Rosetta. The thing is, like, I'm able to sit on the couch. The laptop's making zero noise. I put my Intuos on top of the keyboard. I'm not using the keyboard, I use that. And I have either the Wacom remote or my Torbox. And that's it. My lap's not getting hot and I can model. It's a beautiful thing.
All right, Brendon, walk me through. Way cheaper than
IR
Mac.
says I switched to PC because it's way cheaper than any Mac would be. Yeah, That's true.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, when I saw that, what was that? Was it the cheese grater? No, not the cheese grater. What was the trash can? When the Mac came out with the
Oh yeah, I remember the trash can, yeah.
It was like great specs, but then the monitor was like some ungodly amount of money. Like that was expensive, and then the stand for the monitor was expensive. I was like, "Yo, you guys are bugging, man! Like everything doesn't have to be really, really expensive."
Like, could I have all your money, please?
Not
some of it, all of it.
So we were speccing out. Like, so when I was working in Marcom, we were speccing out desktops, and because we were using a lot of 3D software to model and render and light the iPads and iPhones and stuff for the website. So we were using not real-time lighting, but pre-rendered lighting. So we were using like a lot of V-Ray and all that kind of stuff. So the processing power that we needed for that stuff was like that. Those Mac Pros were not working for those, man. Like it was just like we even had to get like a render farm to send the stuff to, and it was like the render farm was how many thousands and tens of thousands of dollars, and then we were looking at the performance cost of like V-Ray on a PC versus like what you would need to have on a Mac, and we're like, all right, like what if we fully mash out a Mac Pro so that we can get some of the same clock times as what kind of a high-end PC would be. And a high-end PC, like we're talking, $2,500, right? That's a pretty. You can get a pretty good PC for that, maybe $3,000.
Yeah.
The Mac Pro that we spec'd out that had similar results was like $20,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I was like, you guys are tripping.
Yeah. All right. Do I have everything on that I need here, Brendan? I want to run this sim here. So I have gravity turned on.
You got thickness to it, or is it just a single plane?
It's got dynamic thickness.
Oh, yeah. You may want to actually give it a subdivision.
All right.
Turn your wireframe and see what.
It's chunky.
Yeah, you may just give it a once divide and kill the subdivisions.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Now it's got some thickness to it. Okay. All right. So just run. Oh, I do want to mask this so it doesn't fall down, I guess.
Yes,
top.
correct.
All right. And then what? Just run it?
We got actually. Can you make your screen bigger? I can't see all those stuff.
Yeah, I'll make it bigger. I got it, Mike.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
So yeah, where's your dynamic? So you'll have to hit collision volume on the left. Yep. So that will say, okay, I'm gonna take a look at all your other subtools that are visible and make those collision worthy.
Okay.
And then you'll probably want to take your gravity strength and pull it down to like try at 1. Because a lot of times it'll just be like and then just hit run sim, see what it looks like. There you go.
It's probably more interesting when I have stuff happening underneath of it, huh?
Yeah. But you got it right. So
yeah.
It has to have like a reasonable amount of geo, like actually in it. And then I don't know if you can run it with subdivisions or not, but the big thing is turning your gravity strength back down a little bit, because if it's up super high, it'll like stretch it like way down.
Yeah. I did notice that. Isn't there a way to make it so that it doesn't, like, what do I have to do? Turn up the firmness or something? Or what if I turn down the firmness?
Yeah, try firmness. The other thing too is your inflate down there, just above run simulation. Inflate down, just above, to the right one. Inflate, put that down to like 0.1. So that's the distance that your mesh will be to whatever's underneath it. That's why you see it puffing out a little bit right there on the top.
Okay. All right. Let me.
IR says you don't want to run subdivs.
Where do I?
Right. Yeah, that's why you kill your subdivision levels.
Oh, delete the subdivision levels. Oh, got you. Okay. All right.
Yeah. It might lag the process if it works at all.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't have subdivisions.
Okay. Good.
Let me.
Dynamic may or may not work. I'm not sure.
I just want to see it fall down here. There you go.
There you go.
Turn on dynamic. Run. It's stretching it though. Is there a way to make it so it doesn't? And it's
try the firmness.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really use it too much. So, and then you got to play a little bit with the inflate. Dynamic
IR says dynamic will work.
Okay. Yeah, that's turned on. Let's turn up the firmness to like 3 this time. And now self collision. Don't worry about that. How come it's penetrating the mesh though? Because I probably have to run a recalculator.
Yeah, then you may want to turn your thickness back up again.
And you have collision on, right?
Yeah, let me
inflate back up a little bit.
What am I doing? Turning up the what?
The inflate down just above run simulation. Yeah, turn it up like 0.5 then.
Numpad, and I don't have the number thing turned on here. Yeah. All right. Wait. 1 sec. It's too thick.
Brad said crank up iterations to 300 or so. IR says you can also run an inflate pass as well as keep it from clipping on the X and Y Z axis if you want.
All right. The inflate, I don't love what it's doing here. Okay.
Yeah, your firmness is keeping some of that stuff up there now. Yeah.
Okay. Start here. So you're saying I need more firmness?
Less. Yeah. One. Try one again.
Less. Well, it's only on 1 now.
Yeah.
All right. Recalculate. And oh, God, I should have mastered. There it goes. For the mask. All right. I'll be sculpting in details. How about that?
Yep. Sometimes it's like Marvelous Designer. You know, you're like, well, you could sculpt it, or you could spend 4 hours, flicking around your garment for trying to get the same thing. You know.
Exactly.
For the win.
I wonder what it.
I don't know about you guys, but I use polish by groups so much. You guys use that at all?
Yes. Yeah,
I try to, but I lose my shape so much when I do it.
Oh, you just gotta mask things off. Like if I'm trying like this, like if I got some kind of dirty geo in here, and I want to use the geo to create a like a lining or whatever, and I want to just clean all the geo up. Either you could just mask everything off and then just use your alt smooth to kind of smooth brush things out, or you can just mask off the things that you don't want to get kind of jacked up, and then just do polish by groups, and it like cleans up all your geo super nice.
Mike IR says there is a cloth transpose tool you can use once you set dynamic cloth to make small adjustments.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Cloth transpose. Yeah.
I have used that as well. I don't know. You know what? I enjoy sculpting fabric so much that I'm going to sculpt shit. I know it does it, but it's the same reason I don't use Marvelous. I'd just rather sculpt it myself.
Brendon, you have me making this backpack.
There you go. How's it feel?
Feels like work. Noted.
Yep. I feel you there, dude.
Noted. IR says amen to that, sculpt it.
Yep.
And I probably publicly have not had a chance to say it, but congratulations to you, IR. It's been a pleasure listening to you ask ZBrush. You're doing a fantastic job, man.
Yeah, good job, man. Good on you.
Wait, what's IR doing?
He's the new Drust.
No way. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
I found out late too. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
The last few Ask ZBrush has been IR.
You stop it.
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
Dope, right?
Dude, that is so cool. Wait, well then, congratulations, my man.
Mm-hmm.
That's so
Like
cool.
I thought I knew somebody when I knew Brendon and Mike, but now I know IR.
I remember when I was just a little baby boy, and now he's doing huge things. Huge things. I remember when he was sculpting poo. Now look at him. Now look at him.
Like,
That's awesome, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
if
Are
you
you
guys
gonna
haven't seen-
present at the next ZBrush Summit?
he said he's spreading his mic wings.
That sounds gross. Don't do that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, he's spreading my
Spreading
wings.
his
Mike.
wings,
He's spreading
Mike.
his wings.
Oh,
Spreading his
okay.
wings.
Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah. Reading
Like,
is fun,
yeah,
Bradley.
spread those wings, Mike. Spread them.
Spread those mic wings.
Spread them.
Shut up.
Cough.
Ugh. It's too soon. You know I just made a trip last week. That's not cool, man.
Cough.
Don't do that.
What did we do before Z Modeler? You remember?
I don't know
You
what I
remember
did.
that?
I mean,
Maya?
I'm not a sculptor. I'm not a 3D dude. So I was struggling. That's what I was doing. Thank God for Z Modeler.
Don't you act like Maya never existed.
I didn't know how to use it.
No, I'm talking to Brendon. It's like, what did we do? You know what you did, damn
Yeah,
it.
and I know what I did. It was painful, is what it was.
It
No, you know what
wasn't
I did?
fun.
You know what I did? I did a whole lot more organic sculpts. A lot more. I knew it too. Like when they were doing that beta, when that came out, I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, you guys, can you stop being so awesome? You're making everybody else look bad.
Mike, I just realized what we can do to IR now. What about them polygroups, baby? What about them polygroups?
Ooh, IR.
IR, you need to get on them polygroups, man.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, now we got a direct line to the man sitting next to the man sitting next to the man.
Yeah.
IR, what's up with them polygroups, baby?
Like, why we gotta have 3 different shades of green when we do a polygroup?
How come when I try to make a new polygroup from this green, I get a sage? And if I do it again, I get a lime. What's up with that?
Come on,
Bro, it's all algorithm.
You gotta use those newfound powers.
he went native already.
See, bureaucrat. He's a bureaucrat already. See,
I respect that. You get with the program. I got it. It.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. We'll talk later off camera.
I can respect the script.
You see nothing here.
The line disconnected.
See. Hey, look, I'm coming to the office next week and having lunch there, so I will figure out a way to tactfully bring it up. Security, can you get this guy out of here, please? It's 7 in the morning. Wow.
I thought this your guy, right, Mike? I think you gave the message, right?
What's going on, man? Yeah.
Katri, what's up, man? How you doing? Ah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we try. We got to art and entertain every once in a while, you know.
Indeed.
I'm gonna have a long night because I have to do a lot of cleaning up before I get my wife from the airport tomorrow morning.
Wait, didn't you just spend all week cleaning?
So there's
I
some
knew that
things.
was a lot.
There's some things I still need to do
Oh, okay.
before
All right.
I get her.
You
Nah.
clean up all the beer bottles and everything.
Good call,
wish.
Brendon. Good
You know,
call on calling him out on that BS.
There wasn't BS. There was a lot.
I've been cleaning all week, guys.
I've been washing clothes. All right. I got
Mm.
I still gotta mop the floor. I gotta take the dishes out of the dishwasher.
Say, you over there having keggers.
You young little whippersnappers, always causing a ruckus.
Probably over there having college parties.
Don't start these rooms. Start these. Unless I'm staying at one of you guys' house.
Yeah. Next time he'll have a chaperone.
He 100% did not do the thing I just said, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Because he's not staying here.
You better shut your mouth then.
That's right.
If you ain't willing to house me, you better shut your mouth.
Nope. Just kidding. Joke.
Like, I love pancakes in the morning, Mike. Thank you.
Me too, huh? Well, I guess we're going to IHOP to get some.
But look, you should, being at your house is amazing. You know, there's pancakes, there's coffee, there's an espresso.
There is that. That is one thing that you can have. All that other stuff, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, got some details. Oh, snaps.
I see that 1 foot done.
That's right. Of course, stars. You copy and paste it and mirror that shit over, dude. Get
that 1 foot tight.
That's right.
What's up with the rest of that body, son?
Don't you worry about that body up there. You don't see nothing up there.
You worry about your own. Worry about your own thing. Yeah, I was off the plate.
It's got to start somewhere, right?
This is true.
Do you guys ever pick up brushes and stuff from people on like ArtStation or
Pablo's?
Absolutely. Yeah. There's some good ones. Pablo's got the best, man.
Pablo got that stuff.
Yeah.
Another one, Jonas, I think is what his name is. What is that one?
There's a lot of really good stuff on Gumroad. You know who I was like really going hard getting their packs and stuff because they were free? Remember
Bad
remember
King?
Bad King? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's
Yeah,
right.
man.
Bad King
Bad-
was the OG of free brushes and stuff.
Yeah. Is he still doing stuff? I mean, it's been a while.
Yeah, I don't think that.
I think his site's
I don't know, I
still
could be
up,
wrong,
but
man.
it's like on autopilot.
Yeah.
Oh, JRO tools, Jonas. Here, let me throw the link to you real quick, and then you can let give it a shout out to Jonas. He does some super dope stuff. Him and his team of peeps.
Nice.
Team of peeps. What's a team of peeps?
A whole bunch of them.
Agrippa.
Grip of peeps.
Grip peeps. All right, I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this in Discord, Bradley.
All right, and I'll paste it in. Or you can put it in a private chat here, and I'll get it through.
It's already in Discord already.
All right, got it.
Oh, whatever easier for you.
Nope, I got it.
Yeah. Jonas Ronagard. Yeah, he's got some really cool stuff.
Nice.
Copy.
Yeah, he's got some really cool ornament stuff as well. This fine young gentleman. This guy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen this stuff.
Yeah.
He's got some really good stuff. But I'm thinking about picking this one up because I don't have it yet, and it would actually be fairly good for the project that I'm working on right now. So
yeah, absolutely.
Work smart, not hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says some ZBrush history lessons this session. Backpack was a good call, Brendon, because this I might actually finish this one now.
What?
Way to go, Brendon. Good job.
I could be an art director. Hey, do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You single-handedly saved this project for me.
See?
Yeah.
Just because I love you, man.
I appreciate it.
All right, I think I may be on to a boot shoe setup that I actually may like. Feels like a space marine.
Nice. I like the toe on that, man.
I hate doing feet, so anytime I can like do a decent foot, I'm beyond happy.
Yeah.
I feel like you like get up on your little soapbox and you're like, dude, look at the foot that I made. People are like, yeah, cool, that's great. You're like, no, look, it's amazing.
I made some shoes this week and was really happy with them.
You know, like I always said, your power shapes are your hands and feet. If you can nail hands and feet, you can do an 80% job on the rest of your sculpt, and it feels like 100%.
Yeah.
But it also come back to bite you. Like if you have a dope sculpt across the board, except for your hands and feet, like it'll automatically bring that score down 20%.
Yeah. Did I ask you already? Have you been messing with Monster Clay at all?
I love Monster Clay. Hey, you know what? I got it's not in here. Yeah, actually. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I've been kind of playing around with this thing. I don't know if it'll focus or not, but I have this arm here. Possibly see.
Have you been watching a lot of Shiflet Brothers?
No, I mean I used to watch them back in the day, but so like it's too dark. It's not gonna focus. Shit. Anyway, whatever. This would be a good chance for me to set up my overhead thing, but yeah, I've been sculpting the hand with the fingers and all that stuff. I know I got to do it twice, so it's good practice.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? I like there's two things that I always try to encourage 3D digital sculptors to do.
Mhm.
One is work in clay. Work in something physical in the real world and learn what it takes to make a full, like, actual object, because the repercussions of that in your digital world are huge.
Yeah.
Like, you may not think so if you haven't done it. You're like, well, I'm not going to sculpt clay, blah. But like, just getting your brain to wrap around like real world 3D objects and forms, like, just it does immense things for your brain and your eye to be able to kind of get those things in digital. And then the other thing I always try to tell people is work on design. Like, even if you got to sit down and do logos or something, work on some kind of like graphic design, do that, because the design elements, like the core artistic design elements that you have to practice for graphic design or any kind of like, 2D design, comes into such huge play in 3D as well.
Yeah. I used to mess around with Sculpey back in the day before I got into ZBrush, and I think that all of that stuff kind of helps inform, the other discipline, working either physical or digital.
100%, yeah. Mike, could I offer you one advice?
Yeah, go for it.
Try to make those gold bands on your shoulder pads twice as thick.
Like wider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or maybe like 3/4 the time as thick, like 1.75, something like that.
Yeah, I just got I'm gonna have to remake them then, because I got a nice like bevel on it and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, but I can do that. Did we lose the music, Bradley? Oh, we lost Bradley. That must be him pinging me right now. I bet you.
Did you lose it?
His head isn't moving. Yeah, he froze.
Uh-oh.
He says
We still got the stream.
Oh, dude, it's 11 o'clock. He says he thinks he's done tonight. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, listen. Let me see what you got. Let me make your screen big. Hold on. I can do this stuff too.
All right.
Okay. All right. Tell me what you got here.
So yeah, working on the shoe in this overall shape here. Feel like if I can nail that and kind of get it somewhere around this type of presentation, that's one of the graphic pieces that really make a Space Marine stand out. So I really want to focus on that stuff. So now that I got the pose down a little bit, I can start working on just blocking in some secondary shape detail and stuff in there. And then once I nail this one, that I can just mirror everything over and kind of place them in here. So that's the plan there.
It's looking good, man. Looking very good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
what you got?
Like the pose and all that. All right, I have still no pose, but I did manage to go beefier on the calves, and
yeah, it feels better. Yeah.
So it's getting there. Did a little bit of work on the jetpacks on the back just to detail them some, and now I'm starting to get to his arms, and his helmet will be next. So
how long takes time? Have you got a pose yet? You're thinking about?
No, but you know what? It's funny because I brought my dude to play around with, so I expected to do that, and I lost track of time. This is that I think I was telling folks about it. If you have never seen this, it's one of these body coon.
Oh yeah, little posable guys.
Yeah, with like 1 million points of articulation. Actually, 27 points of articulation, I think.
It's a G.I. Joe.
Yeah, exactly. The real American hero, and he comes with all his stuff, the hands and the katana and everything. So
Oh wow.
yeah. You know what I might do is figure out a pose and then throw some monster clay on him to give him some volume so I can get him to look a bit more like
Ah,
my guy, you know?
yeah, I could do. Yeah,
Since I don't use it anyway, but that would be cool. So
yeah.
anyway, that's it. And let me see if I can make Bradley's screen larger. It's frozen, but he has been going hard on his details on the suit and the backpack tonight and everything.
Yeah, I think the backpack did a good leap in the overall presence of it
Agreed.
as a space marine.
Agreed. So I'm still not 100% comfortable with the just with the overall volumes, because I mean the guy is so, even with a big body, like he's so chunky that I need to really kind of mess around. Like I feel like he could be wider in the waist and everything, like wider everywhere. But
Yeah, we tend to if you look at the poses though, like you very rarely see him in your pose. I think that's one of the things that's throwing you off. You very rarely see them with straight legs. You always see
yeah,
them like kind of crouched a little bit and feet
yeah,
apart. So I think
yeah.
once you, even if you do like a symmetrical pose like that
Mhm,
where you
mhm.
kind of crouch them down a little bit, I think that
Yeah,
that may be a good start, you know?
definitely. I really love the pose on this guy, and I tell
Yeah.
you, I saw a trailer for Space Marine 2, a new,
Hmm.
like, updated thing. Of course, there's no release date,
Of course, yeah.
but man, it looked dope. So,
Yeah.
so maybe I'll just look at some stills and figure out something for one of these guys to do.
Yeah,
But
one of the things that I came across was, when I think about pose, I'm like, you got to do something like crazy and dynamic and like, like this crazy juxtaposition as your legs coming up and like you're bending all
yeah,
backwards and stuff. But like these guys aren't crazy acrobatic like that, and you find that a lot of their poses are pretty subtle. So
right.
if you can like get one of those like really subtle attitudey poses,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
that just like it makes a huge impact. But
Yeah.
subtle poses are so difficult though.
This one's really fresh, man. Like maybe
Yeah.
this, but with the big chainsaw knife or blade thing that they have here. This thing,
Yeah, you got to do a chainsword.
yeah. So a chain sword and then the gun down in the other hand could be
Yeah.
really fresh. They're
Some
no,
of
they're
them
cool. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
some of them have like little power fists. You see the light blue guy next to him? That's Rebute. Yeah,
This
that guy.
this
See, he has a power fist. Like those
yeah.
power fists are really cool too. So like a lot of
Yeah.
times when you're actually playing the game, you have to kind of pick and choose what weapons you use because the weapons that are on your actual model are the ones that you're using in the game, right? So like, oh, this guy's got a chainsword, so he does these attacks. So
Yeah.
sometimes you're like, well, if this guy's a melee guy, maybe you have a power fist and a chainsword, or maybe
Yeah.
he's a bolter and a chainsword or something up close or whatever.
Totally. Yeah. Okay. I'll think about it. I wish, it would be smart for is it Games Workshop?
Games
Is it?
Workshop, yeah.
Yeah, it would be really smart for them to lower the price of the first Space Marines because you got people like me who are excited about the second one. And I
Hmm.
heard that there were issues where it could be better, the first one.
Oh, the
And it's
game,
old. It's
the
old
video
too. Yeah,
game.
the
Yeah,
game. So like I wouldn't mind picking that up and then I think if I played it a little bit and saw the way they moved and all that, it would probably help me with this.
yeah,
But
yeah. I
that's
think so
cool.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
write it
fun.
off, dude. It's a business expense.
Yeah, no doubt. I can't spend any more money. You're not going to Bradley me tonight. So,
Now you should be
well,
able to pick
listen,
up that
man.
game for a couple bucks, man. Yeah.
Definitely. All right, listen. Great again having you. Everybody that came to the show. Sorry we lost Bradley, but thank you for coming as always. IR, good to see you. Ben, Khatri, all you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you not next week because I will be traveling back from LA. Brendon, I don't know that I said that. I'll talk to you
No,
after we get out of here. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we might have
We'll
to
figure it out.
stretch it one more week, which I hate to tell you, but this is I get to go to Sideshow and Pixelogic, so it's all
That's
good.
great, dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah, man.
great.
All right.
Absolutely.
Uh, Cool, man. All right, you guys, take care. We will see
Thanks,
you
everybody.
next week or next time. All right, bye.